What's going on? This video is on Power Book 3, Season 3, and I'm just clearing my thoughts on some of the things that I thought about this entire season now that it's over. We got some time until BMF come. Make sure you subscribe if this is your first time here. Click that like button, everybody. I appreciate the support. But man, the one thing that I absolutely hated this season, and I didn't hate it because the actor did a bad job. The actor did a phenomenal job. I didn't hate it because of how the actor was on screen, some of the things that the actor did, the character did. No, I didn't like it because of that. You know, they had this character being like a Michael Myers type of guy. All of that was cool. The reason I did not like Ronnie is because it did not make sense. Some of the stuff he was doing and who he was just not adding up to me. And then, besides that, you had the whole Breeze thing with everybody saying he's Breeze. And in my mind, I'm like, this guy can't be Breeze. So I had to answer that question for the whole season. But I did not like how he comes out of jail, right? And he's just knocking off people. He's just as reckless as you can be, but the cops ain't on him. I hated that this entire season. And I didn't want to just keep bringing it up on every review, but that makes no sense. Let's think about who Ronnie is, right? Ronnie is a guy who supposed to been the guy that ran things, and when he went to jail, he gave it to Unique. So that's who this is. This is a guy that ran blocks. He had blocks in New York City. And when he went to jail, he gave them blocks to his younger brother. Now, his younger brother ends up coming up missing. People thought he was gone for a few episodes. Obviously, we know he back. The cops wasn't really on Ronnie because of that. All of this wild stuff is going on. He goes to a club, end up knocking off the bouncer. Nobody's questioning Ronnie. Different things that he's doing. He's just able to move around the city freely, willy-nilly, like he wouldn't be hot in real life. In real life, if a guy that was moving, that had blocks and was moving a lot of work, goes to jail, he gives them blocks and that work to his younger brother. When that guy gets out of jail, he will be hot. The cops will be on him to make sure he ain't back into that stuff that he was doing. And if he is, they could be there to arrest him. They would have been on Ronnie all day. But they wasn't. Nobody was looking towards Ronnie direction. They worried about Uncle Marvin. They worried about Ra and Uncle Lulu. It's like, yo, dude, you got a guy that everybody know is crazy, that just got out the pen, who used to run stuff. Y'all not gonna watch him? Nobody's gonna pay attention to this guy. He's able to just take random people out in the city and nobody thinks, maybe that might be Ronnie doing this. You know, so I literally hated this thing throughout the entire season. The fact that he should be hot in real life and he just wasn't. Like, those type of things is what kind of hold shows back. If you have enough of these type of things where people could look at it and go, this wouldn't be going on in real life. If you have enough of them, it will hold your show back. This is one of them that I definitely seen. And y'all let me know in the comments, am I off with this? You know, because I'm starting to think some people that watch Power don't watch anything else, right? You got to watch other shows to really know if it's great writing, if it's a great show. Like, I watch Succession on HBO, Game of Thrones, stuff like that. I know when it's be great writing and when it's not. Like, certain shows, Industry, and all these other different shows. I go back to Entourage and stuff like that. I know when I'm watching great writing. And the only reason I know that is because I'm diverse in what I watch. if you just watching these shows, even if you just watching these shows, you seen the original Power, probably the first 4 seasons of the original Power. It was impeccable. They were really focusing on the small details. They had everything tied up. You couldn't say nothing like, hold on, this don't make sense, and things like that. They made sure it made sense. Typically, shows bring in people that specialize in detective work, that specialize in being in the streets, so they can get advised on these situations. So um, it's just something that I wish they would just tie up, like all of the Power series. Like when y'all bring new characters on, when y'all got stuff going on, make sure it all makes sense with reality. And I don't want to hear, yo, this the Power universe. It's not reality. And no, they base it off of reality. This ain't Star Wars or nothing like that. This is based in reality. So we supposed to be able to watch it and go, oh yeah, that's how cops would act. Oh yeah, that's how dudes in the streets would act. That's what we supposed to do, man. So that was just frustrating to me all season. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. As always, if this your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.